Now then, let us receive the Lord's blessing. She announces the main event of her festival. That being a matter of enjoying the fruits of our harvest. Oh, Yaegaki-san, you're barely eating. You really aren't. You'll never grow at this rate. Coming from you, Yatsuro-senpai, that feels like an order. All the school's year groups are mixed together, enjoying the summer crops. There doesn't seem to be any formal divisions of our roles, but some students are cutting the watermelons, while others are barbecuing the corn and volunteering prep work. Shirahane and the president are part of his group. I remember it was me with Sasakis who were specialising in eating results. Alternating between both other president, vice president, the Count of Nicaea, who for some reason installed themselves next to me. Well, you are quite big, Yuri. I'd like to be a little bigger myself. So even you feel that way, Kamikado-senpai? Usually has almost 170 centimetres. I'd like to reach 160 at least. Oh, that's what you meant. Regard the two of them. Shirahane is the tallest in our year, but she's still only just over 160. Isn't Takasaki around the same height? In fact, when it comes to her measurements I was originally thinking of, she's also... Oh, Yaegaki-san wasn't talking about height, Nevi. She meant her womanly attributes or bazookas. Bazookas? Yatsuro-senpai spreads her hand expectantly, a piece of watermelon in one. And you call yourself a woman. We're talking about boobs. Right, Yaegaki-san? Well, yeah, I guess. Kamikado-senpai's skin is so pale. Starting with her blush is painfully obvious. She hides her face behind the corn and the cup she's been nibbling on. How can you feel that so shameless? How to spend the middle of the day? What's the problem? I thought you said you admired how I'm able to speak so openly about this stuff. I never know, so adorable. This is the first time we've been caught up in a shameless conversation about girly things like this. Tell Kamikado-senpai, her cheeks still red with embarrassment, I'm envious of her. Yaegaki-san, stop teasing me. You're the biggest of all of us, Nelly. You got it, flaunt it. Actually, thinking about it. Takasaki can give you a run for money, she says, looking in the direction. Oh, you mentioned it, you're right. It didn't exactly interest me, I hadn't really noticed, but thinking about it, hers might actually be bigger than Shirahane's. Which makes her the biggest in our class, with more reasons to dislike her. My gaze naturally wanders down to my own little houses on the prairie. Okay, I was going to go for Bazooka's book, that's a better name. Instead of sighing, I bite into my boiled corn of a cub. He's going to be thankful for his sweet bounty. Where's Takasaki-san? She should be... Look around and spot her next to Sasaki's, single-mindedly chowing down on some corn. Seems like to like it enough to add it to a notebook. She's absorbed in eating. Kamikado-senpai, are you... When I turn back to her to ask my question. Stay still. I find myself paralysed as she leans in close to me. Not literally, of course. You're an eyelash on your cheek. There. Now, make a wish. You're supposed to wish on a fallen eyelash. Go ahead, princess. Not having much choice in the matter, I repeat a Buddhist mantra to myself and figure out what to wish for. You blow the eyelash away. do as I'm told and blow up the eyelash resting on Kamikado-senpai's fingertip. Hey, wish will come true. She smiles at me. I'm sorry, did this startle you? No, I saw it done once in a movie a long time ago. I never thought of doing it myself. So thankfully, like the idea that when you lose a baby tooth, you put it under your pillow, and a fairy will come and place it under a coin. A tooth fairy, right? We're an old traditional veranda around our house. We throw ours up on the roof for her. It always impressed me how different people's upbringings can be when we're not fully Japanese. Yashiro-senpai speedily devours a watermelon and picks up another piece. I'm more interested in your way of doing it. I went to work back when I was losing my baby teeth. We lived in an apartment block. Though I'm concerned about the gloomy look that falls over her face for a moment, I steer a conversation towards Kamikado-senpai, who's nibbling on her barbecued corn like a cute little squirrel. Talking of folk beliefs and superstitions, have you heard about any more of those 7 mysteries? Huh? Oh, the 7 mysteries? Actually, yes, after they became a hot topic, I took another look at them. So far, I've identified 4 of them, right? Bloody Mary, the Wandering Wendigo, the shapeshifter of the dawn, the goddess of truth. The goddess of truth. Our ridiculous superstition had nevertheless proven true, exactly as prophesied. In fact, I did discover another of 7 mysteries. It's called the... Oh, do you have a moment? A sudden hand on my shoulder in the middle of talking about 7 mysteries sends an icy shock through me. What's going on? It's unusual for you to come here and have a chat. I feel strangely uncomfortable under my Amity partner's intense stare. Oh, Takasaki-san. Why did you join us? No, I need to talk to my Amity partner about something. She flatly turns down to Kamikado-senpai's invitation, then grips the handles of my chair and takes us somewhere private. Oh, is this so no one can hear me scream? If you're going to offer me, I prefer a view of the sea rather than the woods. Finally, having found a suitably quiet place, she stops and comes around to face me. You're not as sharp as Dorma shared, so you probably haven't noticed yet, but... Huh? She really seems to be pushing herself too hard. I'm sure she's waiting for me to make a joke, but given who she's referring to. I never thought I'd be getting advice from you. But mean to talk to her sometime soon. But it looks like sometime soon has become now. We're away from my Amity partner. I'll do it in my wheelchair over to her. Here's good. Now she's done pushing my wheelchair, I can finally look back at her in a clear gaze. Feeling somewhat criticised, I rest my gaze away and call out to a girl who's staring at rabbits with a similar degree of intensity. Did you know there's over 8,000 varieties of tomatoes? Are there? Yeah. I know, because they're really pushing to promote them these days. I see. I smile as she glances my way. Her long and enviable lustrous hair stirs in the breeze and she smooths it back down with her hand. Really hard to broach a subject. I'm sure plenty of people have tried to talk about it with her before me. But in the end everyone decided to keep their mouths shut and wait for time to pass. Is something the matter, Yaegaki-san? Shirahane continues to howl back her hair, giving me a glimpse of undisguisable sorrow in her eyes. Her grief shines through no matter how hard she tries to conceal it. It's obviously very acute, and I can see it even more plain now when I'm trying to speak with her about it directly. The Sasaki sisters, Ichigo Mingo? They seem like they're having fun at the first harvest festival. Yes, I did. It was nice to see. Yeah, I had more fun than expected, although it was kind of annoying having the other classmen around. Shirahane jokingly tells me I'm being mean when she hears my crack at Kamikado-senpai and Yachiyo-senpai. But even she's smiling, her smile doesn't reach her eyes. The empty gesture just depresses me. Me too. There's so many things I've experienced for the first time since entering the academy. It really has been fun. But you don't seem like having fun now. Those words are cue, and a tense silence stretches out between us. Neither of us want the other to say anything. That's not true. I'm having fun. The food was delicious. But you were just doing the barbecuing. You didn't actually feel like trying anything yourself, did you? She averts her gaze, turning back to the rabbit pen. While she's not looking, I take a deep breath to psych myself up. I'm sure you didn't notice, but I'm a pretty good liar. That means I can see right through other people's lies, too. Hey Shirahane, you still haven't recovered from Kosaka leaving the academy, have you? Gathering my courage, I finally managed to get the words out. Shirahane narrows her eyes, throwing real pain before smiling at me again. You're wrong, Yaegaki-san. I've already forgotten about her. There's nothing for you to worry about. Is that so? Yes. She's smiling bravely, but all I see is a little girl trying not to cry. But man is not made for defeat. A man can be destroyed but not defeated. You know who said that? Though she looks confused, my bookworm buddy answers with Hemingway, bringing my wheelchair closer so my words might better reach her. You're acting very adult. And I wouldn't object to a grown woman saying such things, but we're still kids. Kids? Yeah, you've been far too sympathetic. It's okay to whine and be unreasonable sometimes. But what? Kosaka's not coming back, so it's pointless. Yeah, that's right. Just gonna forget about her and never mention her again? Sorry, but that's a poor move. Getting worked up, she stares at me, her eyes threatening to swallow me whole. I soften my tone like dealing with a child on the verge of breaking down. But you can't possibly forget her, can you? I go on to tell her about my scene I witnessed at a history assumption, where we performed Tota Polka S together with Shirahane on the piano. Until I saw what there was between them, how we understood one another. Shirahane's shoulders trembled as she listened to my speech. Then... Why? Why did she disappear without saying anything to me? She finally bears her true feelings. I know. There's no way you can be okay with that. She's after telling you why. Hey Shirahane. She's crying now. I smile at her. But people smile, people say it's like a cat. Then why don't you expose the truth? What do you mean, expose the truth? Like I said before, it's high noon and you're Gary Cooper. You gotta differentiate between black and white. You're saying I should try to find out why she left? I am. Of course you can't stop thinking about her when she left without saying a word. If you can actually find a reason why, it might be something so stupid you can't wait to forget about her. Erika-san. At long last, she shows me a real smile. I'll find out why my Yuri left the academy. Feeling sad about it, and come after that. Yeah. It may not amount to much, but I'll offer you a rest to cry on should you need this. Thank you. She whispers her gratitude and wipes away her tears. I smile at the rabbits who are watching the startled expressions on their little faces. Guess it was worth making that wish on my ash. So, I had a feeling she was going to wish for something like that. There's a story in Grimm's fairy tales called Rapunzel. A couple have been childless for many years and finally blessed with a baby. However, a pregnant woman is fussy about her food and begs a vegetable called Rapunzel that grows in a nearby witch's garden. Her husband hears the request and sneaks into the garden to steal it. She is caught by the witch and agrees that in exchange for Rapunzel, she can have her child when it is born. As promised, the witch takes the child when she is born and locks away in a tall tower in the middle of a forest. But years pass. Until one day a prince is walking in a forest. Drawn by singing, discovers Rapunzel. The two fall in love, continue to meet in secret until Rapunzel falls pregnant. Unknowing the truth, the witch flies into a rage and cuts off one of Rapunzel's hair before throwing her out into the wilderness. Unaware of what's happened, when the prince comes next visit, which curses him. And learning what happened, falls into deep despair. He throws himself from the tower and not blind. The story ends with a blind prince wandering in the forest until he meets Rapunzel again. As the miracle is sight restored, they return to his kingdom and live happily ever after. There's one aspect of her story that doesn't ring true to me. Unlike your fables that serve as moral lessons, Rapunzel doesn't center on a virtuous hero or heroine who prevails with some great hardship. Yeah. The couple paid for a wish, and the wish get which for a bargain, yet Rapunzel gave up nothing. Sure, she experienced a fair share of suffering, but didn't she have herself to blame for it in the first place? The story begins now as that of another fool who tries to realise their wish without paying the price. Chapter 3, Rapunzel. It's lunchtime. I gulp down my pre-meal pill and pincer a bunch of noodles with chopsticks and dunk my sweet dipping sauce, slurping down enthusiastically. All perfect time for the end of the episode there. Thanks for watching. Join me again next time when I continue a story of Rapunzel. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye bye.